It seems like there are lots of people in Tennessee who are either from the Big Easy or have traveled there and are familiar with Cajun and Creole food. To do it well is no small task. In our first story, we found a place where the owner serves up his mama's recipes straight from New Orleans, and the place is packed because of it.
Thank you.
As a former TV news journalist, I learned early on to never bury the lead. In this story, the lead is the food. Jambalaya, muffaletta, po' boys, and gumbo. These dishes are the real deal. Just off the square of downtown Franklin, in a building called The Factory, you can get a taste of authentic New Orleans at a place named after a mystical but very rare reptile called the White Alligator. The White Alligator is not albino, rather leucistic, a genetic variation of the American alligator with pale skin and blue eyes.
Okay, ladies, here's the beignets.
Rob Lippincott and his wife Carla always thought it would be a great name for a restaurant.
If you look into the blue eyes of the leucistic alligator, they say you'll have good luck and fortune.
It's reported that it was maybe Choctaw, the people of the indigenous people of the area, because they were around, right? But it was, like I said, very rare occurrence. If you look into the blue eyes, you'll be blessed with good luck for life.
We opened December 8th of 2003, and the day we opened was the first ever leucistic alligator to be born into captivity.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
It is good luck, I think so. I think it says something.
We're not going to be able to get down here this weekend, so I'm getting it to go.
Good. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Rob grew up in New Orleans and knows Cajun and Creole food. He worked as a charter boat fisherman and was a captain at 21. He moved to San Diego to do the same thing, met Carla, got married, and worked in restaurants to make ends meet. He found he was good at it.
We started selling beignets out of the back of my old Ford pickup truck at markets and festivals, and people kept saying, you need a restaurant, and I convinced myself I needed a restaurant. Convincing Carla was another, whole nother angle, but we did it.
They moved north to Sonoma's wine country and ran a successful po' boy and fried seafood brunch restaurant called the Parish Cafe.
We were doing soft-shell crab eggs benedicts and jumbo lump crab meat omelets, and it was just something that people were lined up for. And sure enough, our best seller to this day is a fried shrimp po' boy, because who doesn't love a fried shrimp po' boy?
My favorite.
Eventually, the Lippincotts moved to Franklin, and the White Alligator was born.
Everyone that I meet, they want to tell me about their memories from New Orleans, and going way back to when I was selling beignets at the markets, everyone, and I used to tease, the people working for me, I said, you see this? We're selling memories, like we're selling this emotion, and I think I was always really proud of that. Our
jambalaya and our gumbo recipe came from his mother. I mean, he obviously tweaked them a little bit to his own liking, but they're basically her recipes that he grew up with.
Yeah, and to this day, if there's something I'm trying to change or work on, if I'm thinking about bringing something new to the menu, I call Mom. I get Mom's advice and get her opinion, and she's always got the right answer.
Yes. Customers agree. Margaret Kieran's husband is a New Orleans native.
I got the gumbo and I got the roast beef po' boy. Now in New Orleans, a roast beef po' boy is soft beef with gravy, and you order it dressed or undressed. It's delicious. Just the right amount of spice.
We have a great crew. They run an efficient line.
I definitely think you always have to start with a po' boy, and our fried shrimp and our alligator are the top ones to be ordered.
They also serve a traditional muffaletta.
It's black forest ham, mortadella, cotto salami, smoked provolone, mozzarella, and our house-made olive salad.
And then going back to the jambalaya, which I absolutely love, we do ours Creole style, so it has tomato in it. So the Cajuns don't use tomato, and we do.
Our gumbo, we use what's called the dark roux, which is the flour and oil, and we bring it to the brink. We use chicken and andouille sausage. It's not a seafood gumbo, it's a chicken and sausage gumbo. It's a stew, essentially, served over rice. or potato salad if you're from Cajun country.
The White Alligator also has a full bar and offers traditional New Orleans drinks and other spirits too. They'll shake you a handmade hurricane or a Sazerac with caramelized absinthe, whip up an old-fashioned, or a French 75.
This is a French 75, so it is gin, lemon juice, simple syrup. Go ahead and top it with a little Prosecco or champagne.
The food, though, is the thing here. Everything is homemade, even the sauces. This is their honky donkey hot sauce.
It's a 50% habanero, 25 jalapeno, 25 cayenne blend. So it's got a lot of body, but it's delicious.
Rob is careful not to say he has the best of everything, but he does serve the best of his favorite versions. Carla and Rob do feel lucky and couldn't be more grateful that this community has embraced the Big Easy vibe of the White Alligator.
We get to do this together. Our children also work here at times, so that's a blessing.
We're not trying to be, formal, fine. We're a fried seafood house with some of the best gumbo and jambalaya you can get, and we're right here in Franklin. And I want people to come in and have fun and to be able to talk to us and tell us about, like I said, their memories. And if you think your gumbo is better than mine, I can take it. I can take it.
How did you like the story? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you enjoyed it, we have a lot more where that came from. Here's one you might like. And please click here to subscribe so you'll know when we premiere new videos. Thanks for watching.